What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. This is Creatine, the world's most researched sports supplement. For the next 14 days, I'll be taking 5 times the recommended dose. Creatine. Studies have shown that taking 1 scoop of this stuff improves muscle growth and strength. So I want to put that to the test and take 25 grams a day for 14 days. Before we go any further, I think it's important that I briefly explain what creatine does, for those of you who don't know. Warning, I'm gonna have to get a little nerdy here, but please just bear with me. So basically we have a muscle, obviously not life-sized, and this muscle, when you exercise it and strain it, uses ATP stores. And your muscle has a certain amount of these, and when you run out, that's the point you reach failure. Basically what creatine does is enables this muscle to have more stores of ATP, which means you can push for longer and harder, thus creating greater strain on the muscle, meaning you get bigger, basically. Anyway guys, I hope that gives you some idea of how creatine works, but let's stay on topic here. This video, we're looking at how does timesing the dose by 5 affect the human body, i.e. going from 5 grams a day to 25 for 2 weeks. How is that going to affect my body? Let's find out. So the way I plan on testing this is by testing my strength levels on day 1 and comparing. So I tested my bench for reps and my strict curl for reps, being sure to go to complete failure. And here were those results. Now that that's all been sorted, I think it's time to consume a shit ton of white powder. Just checking in at the end of day 4. So far, I've only noticed positive side effects from the excess creatine in my system. I've noticed increased cognitive function, but I'm not sure if I'm locked in because of all the extra water or the extra ATP. I'm not sure.
6'7", I just bit right on the highway.
It might be that I'm just more hydrated, but who knows. So far though, I've had no negative side effects, just positive really. The lifts in the gym have been feeling great. Yeah, I'm just feeling pretty good right now. I don't know if it's because am I on one hand super hydrated, or is it the ATP that's flowing through my system? I don't know, but so far, 25 grams of creatine a day, no negative side effects, just positives. End of day 4, I'll see you at the end of the first week.
I just died in your arms tonight.
Ooh.
Something I can't get. Broken hearts lie all around me, and I don't see an easy way.
Right guys, day 8 on creatine, start of the 2nd week. As you can see, it's dark outside, 6:45, Monday morning. The gym session has to get done. Just goes to show, if you take creatine, you just start naturally getting up earlier. Just improves your life. Anyway, walking on campus now. No one around. This guy. Anyway, yeah, I'll keep you guys updated with how the week progresses. And yeah, stick with it. Oh yeah.
It may not mean nothing to y'all, but understand nothing was done for me, so I don't plan on stopping at all. I want this shit forever, mine, ever mine, ever mine. I'm shutting shit down in the mall and telling that girl she the one for me, and I ain't even planning the call. I want this shit forever, mine, ever mine, ever mine, ever mine. Last name ever, first name greatest. Like a sprained ankle, boy, ain't nothing to...
Well, there we have it. 2 weeks of 5 times the amount of creatine. Now, I know you guys want to know immediately what the strength gains were, if there were any, but I just wanted to quickly say that I didn't really feel any negative side effects, except on day 5. Day 5 was a rough day. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but it was rough. But other than day 5, it was fine. It was a lot of powder, but it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. I felt pretty good for the whole duration of the 2 weeks. I was drinking a lot of water because I was worried about the effect this was having on my kidneys, which I think in turn had positive side effects. But in terms of how I felt on the creatine, completely fine. Now, let's get to the important part of the video. Did I get stronger? Admittedly, as I pulled into the gym car park, I did start to wonder if this had been a complete waste of time. What damage had I done to my body, and was 2 weeks even enough for anything to happen?
It starts with one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard I keep that.
So my bench went up by 1 rep, which was a little bit disappointing, but my strict curls in only 2 weeks went up by 3 reps, which wasn't great, but hey, it's better than nothing. Yeah, I know, I was using dumbbells instead of a barbell. Give me a break. The gym was just so busy, I couldn't get to the spot where I filmed the original clip. And what's more interesting is, get this, alright? The dumbbells were 25 pounds each, whereas the strict curl total weight was 45 pounds, whereas the dumbbells were 25 pounds each. So, the creatine clearly had some effect on me, but unfortunately, not drastic. And my bench only went up by 1 rep, which is not ideal. But that is the video. Thank you so much for watching. I would recommend documenting your life for 2 weeks. Not that I documented my life, but I put the camera on every day for 2 weeks, and it's amazing how like problems you have just kind of fade away. Time just has a way of kind of sorting things out. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.